Yo, today I'm going to be showing you how to make your beats better with hard-hitting drums and techniques to make your beats more unique and stand out to artists and producers. I've used these techniques that I'm going to show in this video, and I've grown 20,000 followers on TikTok within 4 months, been approached and DM'd by multiple different artists, and I've got about 6 or 7 placements from all unreleased as of right now. You know how long it takes for songs to actually get released. But yeah, we're going to drop the sauce. Let's get into this. Listen, hit that subscribe button, man. We're trying to hit 30k subs. Where is the motion at, man? Hit that sub button. Bit of insider info. Me and Harry Beach. If you don't know who Harry is, he's one of my good friends who I'm always with when I go to London. We are going to be making a massive multi-kit together. It's probably going to be my biggest drum kit to date. It's going to have everything that you can think of and more. So let me know in the comments exactly what you want to see in it, and I'll try to make sure to have it in there. But yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that, because this is going to be crazy. We're going to go with a nice fast tempo of 160 BPM today. And I'm thinking a dark melody. Surprise, surprise. I think I'm going to abuse Contact today because I haven't used it in a long time. So let's revisit all my old Contact banks that are getting dusty. We want to lay a foundation for this beat, so we are using the classic Farlight. And we're taking a pad. We are in D minor. I'm going to drop this down, and instead of making a D minor chord, we're going to get rid of the middle note, have it like this. Pitch that up as well. Basic but effective. This is how I always like to start off beats. Kind of just capture that eerie atmosphere and then go from there. Are we going to use acoustic guitars? What else have I got in here? I think I'm just going to use everything that I genuinely haven't used in so long. So let's start with this. We'll start with acoustic guitars. It's basically just like loads of texturized guitar sounds. It's actually pretty hard, to be honest. I think this is the one. Let's double that there. We are gonna make it a little bit wider, and then I think just stock crystallizer. Just for that little bit of ambience in the background. Now this is a bank I haven't used in a minute. We're selecting the tremolo violin. There's obviously different ones in here, but I think that the tremolo one is the best. I think what we can do is pitch that up. We can have this as like a bit of a higher kind of melody. Sounding very dry. Absolutely swamping with reverb. Gonna use this EQ like this, and then get it a little bit more in the mix by using Pancake. Bioscape. Let's use it. If you haven't heard of Bioscape before, it's actually an insane bank. It comes with lots of... It's kind of more so just like drony pad kind of effects and textures. Alright, it sounds a bit mad, but I'm kind of just trust the process here. Think on that. I think that kind of adds again to the ambience. We're just trying to really capture this atmosphere. I honestly don't even know what this bank is, but let's use this Elven Choir sustained vocals, vowels even. Maybe we can make like our own kind of like phrase with it. Maybe something like this. That's kind of tough. Pitch it down. I like that. Lift that a little bit. Strings of Winter. Maybe even like a chord. What if I literally just copy our first chord, put it in here? That's actually kind of hard. Do want to get rid of all of this though. We're coming into Aspire Modern Mallets, and I genuinely can't remember the last time I've used this, but I like it because it's got a bit of a convolver on it. And once again, I'm going to copy that first chord that we have. We're going to paste it in here, and I think we'll need to change some of the notes. So have it kind of like coming down like that chord progression. Yeah, I like that. That's kind of tough. We're really throwing it back here. We're taking the Rodope ethnic Bulgarian choir. I remember using this about 2 years ago on YouTube for like drill melodies. But we're gonna use the syllable builder. So if you don't understand what this is, you can like choose what kind of says for each note. Trying to squash the vocals a little bit though. Speaking of banks that I used to use for drill, we're gonna take this ancient Duke phrase. The only thing is with this, it's very dry. So we are gonna swamp it with reverb and also use a bit of pancake to it. That has to be the one, please. I'm gonna render out all of these melodies individually. Like, listen to all the textures in here. I actually really like this melody, I'm not gonna lie. Now, the style of drums that we are gonna go with today, yes, you guessed it. We are gonna make some hood trap drums on this, and we're gonna try and make them as unique and hard hitting as possible. If you're unfamiliar with hood trap, I've been helped push this genre for the past like 4 months or so, and artists seem to love it. So I would genuinely advise you to give it a shot. The main premise for this kind of beat is basically the snare is everything. The snare is your bounce, the snare is your groove, and then your 808 goes on top of your snare pattern. Sounds weird at first, but let me just show you. I also have a hood trap drum kit if you're trying to get some hood trap sounds, and I'm adding a slight bit of delay onto my first snare. And now what I want to do is basically complement this main snare pattern with other snares. I'm putting a snare in where like your main clap or snare would be. You don't normally do this in hood trap, but I'm going to do it on like the first one and then skip the second one. And let's emphasize these last notes of the 8-bar. Last but not least, let's actually get some percussion in here. We are using my infamous go-to 808 for my hood trap drum kit. There's no effects on it. It just comes like this. It's the most hard-hitting spins 808 there is. And what I want to do is literally kind of put down the same snare pattern as up here until eventually something sounds like this. And I feel like I'm going to try to repitch this melody a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to change our main snare pattern to this. It's a little bit quicker, and we're also pitching it up a little bit. We are then going to get this perfect hat loop, and we are going to throw this underneath it. And last but not least, we do want to switch up the 808. So we're again coming into the hood trap drum kit. We are using the hood trap 808. Now, I just need to find a way to properly arrange this and make it sound good. And what if we like delay this stutter here? Alright, so this is the full beat arranged. If you've made it this far in the video, make sure you smash the like button for me. I do greatly appreciate it. So we are using the D Blue tape stop to kind of trigger in between pitch switches where I'm changing the key of the beat. I feel like that just kind of helps it. And another thing to know, I'm using Fruity Love Filter on my master, and you'll see the section where that comes in. I'm going to play it. Here's the intro. Alright, that goes on for a little bit and then it comes out. This is with the love filter on. It actually sounds kind of smooth. I think with an artist on it could work. That bit sounds so hard. This bit sounds so cold. And then we have like a bit where I've like delayed the drop kind of. And then for the next one, we've just pitched it up one more semitone. That's basically it. I appreciate you for watching. Run me up on Instagram and TikTok because they're the only two things I care about. I'm out. Good luck. See you later. Bow.